So guys, this is day two of lab. Yesterday we started lab. Those who have missed yesterday's class, I request you guys to go through yesterday's class. Okay. Mhm. Ashok, yesterday you were absent in class.
No, sir, I am
You were.
already
Who
joined,
was
sir.
absent yesterday? Akash.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Go through yesterday's class. You and Sarath, both of you. So Sarath
Yes, sir.
has come physically over here right now.
Okay, sir.
So go through classes properly. All right, so let me take remote access. First of all, guys, see, this is how you guys will also take a remote access and you will be doing your practical. Uh, you'll open RDP. In RDP, you'll go with either you go with port number 3001, but especially for these students, I have designed 3002 with username admin. If you click on show options, here you can give username admin and click on connect. This is my public IP and port number given here. So click on connect and give password sys0123. I'll be giving you details. Now, once I take a remote access, here you can go to Chrome. In a Chrome, here we have student login, admin, click on sign in. This is FortiGate lab. Close this. If you see any lab open here, click on close and then you can click on root folder. Can you see root folder here? A root means it will show you all the folders inside. Now this wasn't the lab that I created. Okay. Weekend 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. student, weekend 10:30 a.m. I guess this is not the one that I created. Okay, this is the lab that I created yesterday. Okay, so see the name that I have given here. Here it is, weekend 10:30 lab student. This is what I designed yesterday. And this is the one which I was using. I'll delete it. I'll make a copy of it, clone, and I'll make it Sushil. So you guys will not touch this lab. What you guys will do is you'll open student lab, click on open. Whenever you guys are doing practical, you click on more action and click on wipe all. When you click on wipe all, it will wipe out all the configurations. Everything is gone now. Okay. Now, again, today I'll be doing all the pre-configs. Now, it can happen multiple times where you guys have to wipe out and you have to reconfigure it. I'll recommend you guys to use a notepad to save your configurations. Let's say right now I by mistakenly, without I didn't remember. I just wiped out everything. Now every configuration is gone. Okay. Now I'll click on close here. I'll not touch your lab. Okay. I'll do all my configurations on my lab itself where I have given Sushil. So I'll open this. So I'll click on start all nodes. If you guys go through video and see the steps that I'm telling you, step by step, you'll understand everything. Problem is, most of the time students they keep assuming, वो आह, सोचते हैं ज्यादा, करते हैं कम, वीडियो को देखेंगे नहीं और एजम्पशन करेंगे कि ऐसे ही हो जाना चाहिए। एक स्टूडेंट है मेरा, वीकडेज में 8 बजे के क्लास में परेशान कर देता है। एक नहीं, दो स्टूडेंट ऐसे, एक फॉरेनर है, एक इंडियन है। वो वीडियो को स्टेप बाय स्टेप देखते नहीं है और बार बार एक ही क्वेश्चंस को, जो ऑलरेडी दूसरे स्टूडेंट्स कर चुके हैं, वहां पे जाके वो स्टक होते रहते हैं। तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा आप लोग वीडियो को देखो, स्टेप्स को फॉलो करो, ट्राई करो। पहले नहीं हो पाया तब जाके पूछो, फिर बताएंगे तो एक बार में समझ में आएगी बात को। आप लोग ट्राई ही नहीं किए हो और फिर पूछोगे डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन, समझ में नहीं आएगी। सो कीप ट्राइंग फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एंड देन we'll do it. So now I'll take a console access of all these devices that can be configured. While taking a remote access, sometimes it can be, see, right now I got stuck. It means this connection has gone. Now see what happens, I'll tell you. Sometimes power will be there. Sometimes power will shift from generator to again. So sometimes that power backup is not there. So what will happen? Server might get restarted. So leave for 5 minutes and retry. You will definitely get back access. Devices are at auto restart. If server goes down or if power trip happens, anything happens, then it will automatically come up after 5 to 10 minutes. So right now in our case, see again I tried. In between, if there was an interruption, it will come back. Sometimes it might take 5 to 10 minutes also. Right now, I think only Wi-Fi issue was there, not the entire server issue. That's why I got the access right now. Again, I got disconnected. Give me guys some time. सोहेल, कनेक्शन आ रहा है जा रहा है, तुमने क्या कनेक्ट किया अभी?
अभी तो नहीं कनेक्ट है सर यहाँ पे।
अभी कुछ नहीं कनेक्ट किए थे?
कुछ नहीं कनेक्ट किया हूँ।
तो अभी पावर का कोई इश्यू हुआ था क्या?
पावर का भी तो कोई इशू नहीं है।
तो ये रिमोट एक्सेस क्यों फ्लिप कर रहा है, कभी आ रहा है कभी जा रहा है? ठीक है, ठीक। Okay, I'm taking a console access of all these routers. Total 4 routers we have here. Create a notepad. That is best way you can do a configuration. Okay. Use a notepad. That is command fluency will increase. You'll get more confident on a command. Second is accuracy of a command. Interface 0 by 0, IP address 10.11.11.5. With the subnet mask of 24. IP route. And third benefit what you'll get is you can copy and paste. So this is the configuration I did right now for R5. I'll copy and paste it on R5. Done. I'm confident with my command. Second, now let's say R6 if I have to make. I'll just change host name R6, IP address R6, gateway and all will remain same. Quickly I can do the configuration. It will save your time. Later, let's say if one guy does erase of your configuration, let's say अभी हम लोगों ने वाइप किया था ना, वाइप करने के बाद तो सब चीज चला जाएगा. तो अभी मान लो Akash took access, he wiped out. Now he'll do his configuration. Now you will take access. You will also wipe out. Again configuration will go. So from Notepad you guys can copy and paste. That will save time. So once you do a configuration, take a backup and keep copying, pasting it multiple times. So that will save your time. Initial in 10-15 minutes, you guys can manage your lab properly. Now we have to go for DMG server. Again, copy and paste for DMG. Same command. Write a name DMG. IP address 192.168.40.3 and put a gateway 192.168.40.10 as an IP. Simple. So go to DMZ and copy and paste it. Don't you feel very easy in this way? Now going to a WAN router. WAN R2 router we have. Copy and paste. So I told you to keep a name here as a WAN R2. Interface IP 192.168.1.187 and gateway will be 1.188. Guys, whatever IP I have used, I want you guys to use same IP. See, at a time, either my lab will be open or your lab will be open. ये जो लैब बना हुआ है वो EVNG के ऊपर है. एक ही EVNG में हम दोनों का लैब है. तो उस EVNG में एक बारी या तो मेरा ही हो सकता है या तो तुम लोग का ही लैब ओपन हो सकता है. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि IP कंफ्लिक्ट होगा. नो, इट वोंट हैपन. Don't book lab when we are having classes. The rest of the time, it's all yours. Okay. So, copy and paste the command. Done. Give a write command to save your configurations. All our routers are ready. Now we have to configure our firewall. One thing I'll tell you guys. See, I have connected management interface with my management cloud. This is something called as a management cloud. मैनेजमेंट क्लाउड विल हेल्प मी टू कनेक्ट विथ माय आरडीपी पीसी. अभी जिस पीसी से मैंने आरडीपी एक्सेस लिया है ना, Palo Alto PA lab config 10:30 AM weekend. Hmm. So I saved my configuration here, you can see. So from here also you guys can copy and paste. Backup file is there. समझे कैसे लेना है access? Okay. See, I have connected with management cloud here just because this management cloud will help me to connect with my base PC. ये RDP PC जो है इससे ये connect हो जाएगा. Okay. So now let me configure firewall from scratch. Username admin by default and password admin. It will ask me for old password. Old password is admin. New password capital A small b at the rate 12345. Capital A small b at the rate 12345. Now listen. Here one uppercase that was capital A, lowercase capital B, special character at the rate, numbers 12345, total 8 characters required. So everything is matching this password conditions. Now tell me guys, by default, what services are enabled at management interface?
HTTPS SSH telnet.
Come again.
HTTPS SSH telnet.
HTTPS,
SSH
SSH,
telnet.
no, not telnet.
Is ping.
Ping. Sorry, yeah, ping. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
See, keep one thing in mind that will help you to remember. Firewall by default does not give you unsecure access. So telnet is unsecure access, not a secure access. So
Yes, sir.
replacement of telnet is SSH as a secure access. HTTPS is secure access. HTTP is unsecure access. So firewall will not give you unsecure access. It will give you only a secure access. In Palo Alto, I'm not telling about all firewalls. In Palo Alto, and ping is not for remote access. It is for reachability, connectivity checking purpose. Not for connectivity. You say reachability. Connectivity and reachability are two things. So SSH I'll do for connectivity, and ping I'll do for reachability, whether my device is reachable or not. Now, guys, understand at there are two things to understand. Right now, which firewall are we doing a configuration? Is it virtual firewall or hardware? This is virtual firewall. Okay. Right now, you guys practice on virtual first of all. Then I'll give you access to hardware. If I directly give you access to hardware, you guys will mess up. पहले इस पे जितना हाथ साफ करना है, इस पे तो कुछ भी करो, डिलीट करो, कॉन्फ़िगर करो, कुछ भी करो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. रियल लैब पे कर लोगे, दिक्कत हो जाएगी लाइसेंस के पास साथ. तो जितना हाथ घुमाना है पहले इस पे घुमाओ. After that, if I take you to a real lab, you'll feel better. Okay, so here, mm, yeah, what I was telling is, when I talk about hardware, at management interface, it has predefined, okay, predefined static IP. It has predefined static IP, that is 192.168.1.1. Okay, it also has a default username. I want you guys to note down this. Admin. घर पे जाके सबसे पहले टोपोलॉजी बनाना, इसमें है, पता है हमको, फिर भी क्या करेंगे, टोपोलॉजी बनाएंगे खुद से, तो सारे आईपी एड्रेसेस याद रहेंगे. आफ्टर दैट यू विल मेक अ नोट, like at management interface, what services are enabled by default, what are default credentials, username, password, what are the default IP addresses in a hardware, in a virtual, everything. This should be in your notebook. When I talk about virtual firewall at MGMT interface, so this is a hardware MGMT interface. Now I'm talking about virtual firewall at management interface. Here you can add PA. PA is Palo Alto. Okay. Guys, 1 minute, I have a call. Hello. Guys, put yourself on a mute. If I talk about Palo Alto virtual firewall, okay, at management interface, you'll have DHCP client enabled by default. Understood? By default, we'll have DHCP client enabled. So, how to know that DHCP client is configured, right? So, system info. Guys, take a note of these CLI commands. See, do one thing. Make one separate page to write all these CLI commands. Okay. Make a separate page and write CLI command. So, system info. This command is used to check all the informations about the firewall, like IP address, subnet mask, gateway, IP assignment method, everything. Now, can you see here what is IP 192.168.1.27? But I didn't tell you 127, I told you dot one. But this is not a hardware, this is software. In hardware, it will be dot one IP, right? In software, how did it take this IP and from where did it take this IP? So if I see this IP assignment method, it's a DHCP. Oh, it has taken IP from DHCP. But as per my network, what IP do I need? Tell me, guys. What IP do I need as per my network? As per my network, what IP do I need? Correct. This is my management subnet. See, this is my management subnet. And from this management subnet, what IP do I need at management interface? Dot 100. Okay. So my IP will be 105.0.0.100/24. Right. So two things you have to do, guys. Now I understood my firewall is currently getting IP from DHCP. तो सबसे पहले DHCP client को remove करना है. उसके बाद static IP configure करना है. So what we'll do right now, you guys are at which CLI mode? No, this is called operational mode. In Palo Alto, we call it as a operational mode. Now, if we have to make any changes, we'll go to which mode? Configure mode. I told you in a theoretical class earlier. Now here, note down the command delete device config system type DHCP client. Take a note of this command. First, go to configure mode. First, go to configure mode and then give a command delete.
Sir, can you little bit zoom?
Sorry,
Can you little bit zoom for lab?
sorry, I didn't get you.
Can you little bit zoom for lab page?
Connectivity for Zoom lab base. क्या
No, no,
बोल रहे हैं? मैं समझा
sir,
नहीं, फिर से
little
बोलो.
bit zoom.
हाँ, Zoom का क्या?
सर लैब का थोड़ा सा पेज बड़ा कर दीजिए.
अच्छा, अच्छा ये Zoom करना है. ठीक है. Delete device config system type DHCP client. I'll take a remote access. I'll configure IP because in this page it is showing smaller only. So I'll make it larger after taking SSH access. Guys, what I did, I deleted DHCP client because by default IP assignment method at management interface was DHCP. Now I'll say set device config system IP hyphen address space 105.0.0. I'll configure which IP? 100 with a net mask 255.255.255.0. This is the IP to configure. This is the command to configure IP address.
So in this Palo Alto, so we cannot we cannot go under the management interface like a. So here is the, I mean, which interface we are going to do?
Now,
DHCP.
right now, whatever configuration we are doing, this is for management.
That's the management interface having some code number, right? M0 we are
M0 by 0.
So here is not here.
There, here we don't have to give that command M0 by 0. This will by default take it to maximum. Set the device config system IP address 105.0.0.100 net mask 24. Right now, this command has not been saved to your firewall. This is currently in a candidate config. This is a part of candidate config. Now we'll give command commit. Now it will complete the job and it will be a part of running config. So let it complete 100%. In my PC, tell me.
So, in the virtual is taking a little bit time, 55%, but in the hardware level, it is also taking something like that, or it is
It will be little faster than virtual. Why? Because it will have their own physical firewall will have their own CPU and RAM. This is taking resources from your server, right? So definitely it will be little faster. See, my PC already has an IP address. So here I'll try to ping 105.0.0.100 and I see I'm able to ping. And what is TTL value here? 64. That is for Linux. 128 is for Windows. Correct. Okay. So here, these things I had explained you in a previous class as well, right? So you all should be very confident on this. https:// take it 100. I got access. Now I have management IP, so I can take a remote access. I took a remote access through https. I'll give username admin password sys0123. Sorry. Admin capital A small b at the rate 12345. Let me log in here. This is GUI access. By default, three services are enabled, right? Ping. So ping, I tried, reachability was there. HTTPS access I took. Remaining is SSH. So SSH I'll take for CLI. So here, guys, I'll download one application called. I'll go to Google and download one application. You guys also can use in your PC. It's free for 12 console access. It is colorful and looks good. Okay. Download MobXtream. Okay. So go to MobXtream website. And here you can see Home Edition free and Professional Edition is this much dollar or euro per user. This is for 1 year or what? Who is going to purchase? I'll give you free things. Okay, so 12 session I can take, max 2 SSH tunnels can be done, which is fine. Here it is, Home Edition, Portable Edition, and other I have Installer Edition. Go with Installer Edition. So download installer, and you see download is happening right now. And when you go to this installer, right, say next, I accept agreement, next, install. अमृतसर आए अमृतसर आए अमृतसर आए Yeah. Okay, guys, here it is saying installer. ये क्या है? Okay, I'll close a browser and I'll try. Okay, I'm opening MobXtream. Oh, once again, let me install. Might be multiple installers I used. Let me reinstall. Generally, we use Putty software, right? So it is throwing me some error. Let me remove it. So sometimes if installer version is not working, in that case, download portable version. Download and download portable edition. You see, it is getting downloaded portable edition. Click on open. I'll take this on our desktop. I'll extract it. You see this folder? Now open this work stream. Now close this page, open this application. Here, can you see we have session option? Click on session. What session? SSH. What is my remote IP? 105.0.0.100. Username admin. And I want to save this with the name of Palo Alto 1. Okay. So it will ask you to accept. Click on accept, and it is asking you for password. So password is capital A small b at the rate 12345. Press enter. Say yes. It is asking you for master password. I'll give capital A small b at the rate 12345. Capital A small b at the rate 12345. Guys, this password is not for Palo Alto. This is for Mobextreme. See, I got access. See, now if you want to increase a font size here on your mouse pad, if you just scroll, if you just uh, if you make it bigger, smaller, directly you can control and see all the commands will have a different colors, right? Exit, show system info. Now see highlighted part. IP address is highlighted, right? Subnet mask is there. MAC address is highlighted, right? What type of model it is? KVM model, virtual platform model. That's basically a Linux. KVM is basically a Linux. And this is PAVM, means Palo Alto Virtual. So I can see IP assignment method is static over here. So now it is fine. SSH we took, HTTPS we took, and ping we tested, right? Okay. So this much is done. Benefit is if I close this and if I open Mobextreme, go to a folder, open Mobextreme again, that session will be saved here. Directly double click on it, session will connect, and you are into a firewall. So this looks colorful also, and things are more better than your old, yeah, old secure CRT that does not give you such type of preferences as well. So here there is one more command, guys, that you can use. So interface management. This will also give you a command information. Please take a note of this command. So interface management. So interface management. How to enable and disable services at the interface. Had I shown you guys earlier? Not certain. How to enable and disable services at management interface. दिखाया था मैंने? Not delete. Correct. So I have already shown you. You can check out here. What are the systems, what are the services enabled at the management interface? So system services. It will show you HTTP is disabled, HTTPS is enabled, Telnet is disabled, SSH and ping is enabled, right? You can use this CLI command. And I had already shown you guys in a previous class how to enable and disable services through CLI. So go through that day video and even go through your commands. Okay. Now guys, we are going through the entire interfaces configuration. Here I'll configure LAN interface, WAN interface and DMZ interface. So while doing this configuration, there are a few steps that you need to keep in mind. I want you guys to take a note of it. One is, first of all, first step. For what? Configure interface. The first step is create L3 zone. Second, create tag. Third, create object of IP address. Fourth, create virtual router. Fifth, create interface management profile. And sixth, apply all to interface. So these are the total 6 steps if you want to configure an interface. Follow these 6 steps, easy to remember. Okay. Let's start now. So let's do a configuration. Let's follow these 6 steps and complete our lab for today. Okay. So I'll go to browser, https://100 admin capital A small b @12345 login. We'll follow accordingly these 6 steps. See this welcome page which comes, right? You can close it. You have an option, don't show this again. 3 pages are there. On all 3 pages, you have to click on don't show and then click on close. After that, it won't come. This reminder later make it. Now, first of all, is to create a L3 zone. So go to network. Inside a network, you have zone. Click on zone, and here you have option of add. Click on add, and I'll say LAN zone. Right, LAN zone. And I told you to configure it as a L3 zone, layer 3. Say okay. Now two more zones we have to create, right? Which is correct? WAN zone, layer 3, and I need one more zone, DMZ zone, L3. Say okay. 3 zones created. Now we have to create a tag. What is tag? Tag is nothing but it's a color. It's an optional part. Number 2 is optional. If I don't configure it, still it is fine. But when I was giving corporate training in Pune, that time I had seen that they were using tags because colors were an identity. I mean, by looking, they could identify that this zone belongs to, I mean, this IP belongs to which zone. Okay. For example, here, when you go to tag here, now I created a zone, right? Now I can see LAN zone. Which color would you take for LAN zone? Let's take green color, lime green color for LAN zone. For WAN zone, let's take a red color. And for DMZ, let's take yellow color, yellow gold. So these are the 3 colors that I gave for different zones. Now I said create object of IP address, third number. So here I have addresses. Inside the object tab only I have addresses. Click on add. And here I'll say LAN interface IP. See, in real time, mostly you will see IP addresses included in a name itself. Like what is the IP address of LAN interface? See the topology. Take a picture of this topology. Right? Okay. So here I'll say LAN interface IP. Tell me what's an IP? 11.10. See, like this, if you put a name with IP, that will be good for your understanding purpose. Now here I'm giving a tag. This is LAN, right? I'll select LAN color, green color. Now see, this represents you in a green. So that vision, right? The colors are attracted by our eyes, right? So this is good actually. Now I'll put WAN interface IP. What's WAN interface IP? 192.168.1.188 or 87, how it is? 188, okay. So we'll take 188. So copy this, put it in our IP with /24 and put a tag WAN zone. Okay. Now what? DMZ interface IP. Tell me interface IP. 192.168.40.10 /24. And what tag we have to put? DMZ. You guys are understanding, right? Why I gave a tag? Tag is nothing which is mandatory. Without tag also it will work. Tag is not playing a vital role, but it is just to identify the color. Okay, nothing else. Now, till third number we completed. Now, fourth is virtual router. I'll click on network. Under the network, we have virtual router, and here I can see I have one routing table. I can use this routing table, but still, If you prefer to have your own routing table, then give a name here, virtual router 1. Okay, and I would say new. Right, I just gave some new name. Inside this static redistribution over space, everything you see, right? So this is a routing table. In Cisco routers and all, you don't see this type of graphical view of a routing table. Here you see in a graphical format. That's only a difference. Now, fourth number created. Now create an interface management profile. Now here in a network tab only, you see network profile. Under the network profile, you have interface management.
Then, in virtual router, we can create only a object only. We have one name only, or we can either we can configure the IPs.
Now that will happen at last. Okay. Create interface management profile. What is the purpose of creating an interface management profile? I told you guys in a previous class. I guess in yesterday's class I told you. Purpose is to configure services at the interface. Like at LAN, WAN, DMZ, all data interfaces does not have any services. LAN, WAN, DMZ जितने मैनेजमेंट इंटरफेस को छोड़ के कोई भी इंटरफेस हो उस पे कोई सर्विसेज इनेबल्ड नहीं रहते हैं बाय डिफॉल्ट। तो उस पे सर्विस को इनेबल करने के लिए जो प्रोफाइल चाहिए उस प्रोफाइल का नाम है इंटरफेस मैनेजमेंट। Interface management sounds like it is somewhere related to management interface, but it is not. It is related to your services that you want to apply to a data interface. So here I'll create a LAN profile and what service I want. Right now I want only ping service. LAN profile, create WAN profile, ping, and create DMZ profile, ping. So at these interfaces, what services I want? Ping, so that I can ping the services. Now all 5 things are ready. Now what we have to do, we have to apply it to a interface. So where do I find interface? In a network tab only. Here I have interface. So one by one interfaces for LAN. Check it out in your picture. E1 by 1 is for LAN. See guys here. Pay attention here. What type of interface? L3 interface. When you select L3, new options will come. Virtual router, select here. And this is LAN zone. IP. Add what IP? LAN interface IP. Yeah, see, I added here. Check, no, see here. Advanced. Click on Advanced tab. I need a management profile, LAN profile, which allows ICMP to ping. Like this, we added all these interfaces. Now go 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is for WAN. See, right now there is no routing table. Virtual router option is not showing. So when you select L3, now you see virtual router option is also coming. And now select the same virtual router, same routing table for all the interfaces. Now here I'll select WAN interface. Click on IPv4. I'm using IPv4, so WAN interface IP. I'm not using IPv6. I'm not using SD-WAN. Go to advanced. In advanced option, you'll get WAN profile, which allows ping service. Click on OK. Now click on 1 by 3. Now in 1 by 3, here, click on again L3. Click on virtual router. Select the same virtual router. Now select DMZ and go to IPv4. Go to DMZ interface IP. Click on advanced and select DMZ profile and click on OK. Guys, in a previous class, I have already shown you auditing, right? Candidate config and running config. Now see once more I'm showing you. Go to device config, and here I have something called as a config audit. Yeah, here config audit. So one side I have a local configuration, other side I have a candidate config. Click on all and click on go. So I can see if I scroll it down. So there are few interfaces which shows modified. Okay, yellow means modified. Some shows as a created. Okay, interface management profile we created. Virtual router we created. Some is taking as a created, some as different. Okay, so finally I'll go for commit. Commit changes done by admin, not by all. Be very strict over here. Done. Click on close. Now all these configurations are done. For testing, what I'll do, for testing, go to all these devices and ping your gateway. So let's say I'll go to a LAN PC. Test 123. Ping your LAN 10.11.11.10. Oh, I haven't configured IP. ncpa.cpl. I had configured yesterday, but I wiped out everything, right? I created a new topology for myself, 10.11.11.7 with the subnet mask 24 and 10.11.11.10 as a gateway, and I'll give DNS as 8.8.8.8 and click on OK, close. If you see these options coming, you automatically understand you have a connectivity. Ping 10.11.11.10. Yes, it is pinging. So LAN zone is fine. Now coming to DMZ. DMZ and all we have already configured, right? So go to R5. From R5 you can ping your firewall interface. Yeah, it's working. From R6, ping 10.11.11.10. Yeah, it's working. Now go to DMZ. What is my DMZ IP? DMZ gateway IP? See topology. 192.168.40.10. Yeah, it's pinging. And finally, I'll go to WAN router. And from WAN router, I'll try to ping 192.168.1.188. Done. Perfect. Now, by next week, you all have to complete this lab. Okay. I'll not move from here today. This much you all have to complete and post your picture that yes, I completed. These are reachable. Post in a group itself. Okay. Now, once again, I'm showing you how will you take your remote access. Okay. So let me stop all these devices. Yesterday's videos are already uploaded. Today's video by evening I'll be uploading. Please go through it properly. When you click on RDP, this is your IP. Please take a note. Copy it from Zoom, guys. This is your RDP IP and the port number. Take a note in your copy. Username is admin. Password is just 0123. Use these credentials to connect your RDP. Done.
This is
Done. Now you guys will click on connect. You make sure you click on show options, username admin. Click on connect. It will ask you for password. C capital. Okay. Click on yes. You'll get access to a remote server. Sometimes, if you're not able to take access, retry after 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Open a browser. Inside a browser, I guess my internet is a little slow or what, I don't know. Here you will find a tag bookmark of EVNG. Click on EVNG and EVNG. If it is like this, guys, if it is logged out, then you have to give username password. Please take a note. Username is admin and password is EVE. Username is admin, password is EVE. Understood? After that, go to Palo Alto and in a Palo Alto open student lab and start doing your lab. First, click on wipe all. The steps that I had shown you, use that step. Okay, wipe out and start doing your configuration. Next क्लास से पहले चीजें कंप्लीट हो जानी चाहिए. 5 days you guys have, right? Monday to Thursday, Monday to Friday you have guys time. In between, if you get any queries, if you are unable to access, take a help of Suno. Sorry, what is it? Sohel. Take help of Sohel regarding RDP access or anything. Regarding firewall configuration, he will not help you. He does not know that part.
so where you send the student notepad file.
That is on desktop only. On RDP desktop only I have saved it. जब RDP लोगे ना तो वहां पे वो config फाइल रखी हुई है desktop पे. फिर भी मैंने एक नोटपैड बना रखा है. वो नोटपैड मैं एक दे देता हूँ. Lab access details. Akash, download this and upload it to our WhatsApp group. इस नोटपैड में अगर देखोगे तो मैंने यहाँ बता रखा है, ये RDP IP है, ये पोर्ट नंबर है, ये यूजर नेम है, ये पासवर्ड है, ये लोकल IP है, ये यूजर नेम पासवर्ड है जैसे लॉगिन करते हो। हालांकि इसकी इसकी जरूरत तुम लोगों को नहीं है। ये EVNG का IP है, यूजर नेम पासवर्ड है। तो अभी मैंने यहाँ पे लैब के लिए यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी बोल रखा है कि ये सबनेट को यूज करो, लेकिन अभी इसको छोड़ दो और जो मैं यूज कर रहा हूँ क्लास में उसी को यूज करो, ताकि तुम लोगों को कोई परेशानी ना हो। ठीक है, डन। चलो, ऑनलाइन गाइस, ऑल गुड राइट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
All videos are already uploaded. Please go through that. Okay. I'll see you guys next week.